I'm talking about of the biological basis brain process, in specific the general brain structure and function. The brain is the neuron is composed of the axon, the body, the dendrites, the myelin cells, and other fundamental structures. And furthermore, the brain is a complex organ that controls thoughts, memory, motion, motor skills, vision, breathing, temperature, and hunger, and every process that regulates our body. Also, it receives, processes, and interprets information. For example, it stores memories and controls the movements as well. Another important part is nervous system. It's composed of the central nervous system, which is source image of the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, which lies outside the brain and spinal cord. The functions of the nervous system, for example, is the thoughts, memories, learning and feelings, movements, which about the balance and coordination, sense how your friend interprets what you see, haste, taste, touch, and feel. uh, the sleep, heartbeat, breathing patterns, response about the stressful situations, and including switch production, the digestion and body process such as puberty and aging.
Greetings. My name is Maria Isabel Villares. My topic is for lobes. The four lobes are frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital lobe. Well, frontal lobe is the large and most involved in movement control, language articulation, reasoning, emotion behavior, and higher cognitive functions. Next is parietal lobe, process sensory stimuli, integrates past experience, and is involved in spatial perception and learning activities such as calculation and writing. Next is temporal lobe, is responsible for auditory perception and language comprehension. It is also involved in shape classification and the use of visual data in learning and memory. Finally, is occipital lobe, responsible for visual perception, distinguish components such as color, shape, and emotion. A lesion in this area can cause total blindness. That's all.
Hi teacher, my name is Alison Vera and I am going to talk about first the telencephalon. Telencephalon, also known as the cerebrum, is the largest part of the brain, as we can see in this image. Key components and function include first cerebral cortex. This area layer of the brain. It is divided into four lobes: frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital. Number two, basal ganglia. Number three, limbic system. The telencephalon is vital for voluntary motor activities, sensory perception, and higher cognitive function, making it fundamental to our identity and interaction with our work. Okay, also we have the diencephalon. The diencephalon is located below the telencephalon and above to the brain stem. Again, how we can see in this image, its main components and function include thalamus, hypothalamus, epithalamus, subthalamus. The encephalon integrates sensory information and autonomic function, playing a fundamental role in maintaining homeostasis and connecting the nervous and endocrine system. Okay, also I am going to talk about the function of cerebellum. Often refers to a little brain, it is located at the back of the brain, beneath the occipital lobe and behind the brainstem. The cerebellum is essential for coordination and movement, maintaining balance and posture, learning and adapting motor skill, cognitive function, including language and attention, regulating emotional response. Understanding the cerebellum's function highlights its critical role in both physical and cognitive activities, emphasizing its importance in overall brain function. Thank you.
Hello, teacher. My name is Emily. Now I'm going to talk about hemispheric structure and function.
The fact that both hemispheres look the same, they have morphofunctional difference nodes at asymmetries. A few decades ago, it was considered that each person has a side of the brain that is dominate, and this is particular define the person ways of the beginning. If their dominant hemisphere was the right, the person would be characteristic as being sensitive, creativity, and with a particular taste for the arts. And the other hand, if the dominant hemisphere was the left hemisphere, it would have a qualities associated with logical, mathematical abilities and better commands of language. If they currently know that these statements are the result of misinterpretations of the finding regarding the psychology of the brain, the existence of different according to sex, that is a specific characteristic in the brain of men and women, had even been affirmed. Thank you, teacher. The left and the right side of the brain are specialized to attend to different information, to process sensory input in a different ways, and to control different types of motor behaviors. This referred to as hemispheric specialization or simple as brain lateralization. Additional, there are clear structure different between the hemispheres. The left hemisphere has a stronger interaction with within itself, intra-hemispheres, whereas processing by the right hemispheres involves a great involvement for both hemispheres. Thank you, teacher. That is all.
Hi, good evening. My name is Elsa Yaulema. I am going to talk about language disorders, aphasias. In this moment, I am going to talk about the broadcast aphasia. Broadcast aphasia is one characterized by difficulty in speech production. Two, caused violations in broadcast area of the brain, results in slow speech and grammatical difficulties. Fourth, language comprehension is usually preserved. Five, treatment includes speech and language therapy or to improve to verbal expression. I'm going to talk about Wernicke's aphasia. It is characterized by difficulty in understanding spoken and writing language, associated with lesions in Wernicke's area of the brain, results in incoherent speech and nonsense words. Affected individuals can speak fluently, but their language is unintelligible. Treatment involves speech and language therapy to improve both language comprehension and production. I'm going to talk about conduction aphasia. Conduction aphasia affects the repetition of words and phrases. Speech comprehension and production are generally unaffected. Uh, Damage to the arcuate fascicles disrupt connections between language brain areas. Individuals understand and speak fluently but have difficulty with repetition. And number five, treatment involves speech and language therapy. And finally, I'm going to talk about global aphasia. Global aphasia affects fundamental language skills such as speaking, understanding, reading, and writing. Extensive brain damage, typically from stroke or injury, it is primary cause. Speech and language therapy is used to restore communication skills. Although rare, full recovery is the goal of treatment. Early and continuous intervention is crucial to improve the patient's quality of life. Thank you very much.